Okay. So, Micaela, our topic for today is about estimating division decimal. So, like for example, this one. How do we estimate our decimal? First, we need to know if our number or the decimal point is up or down. So, for example, we have here in letter A, that is 3.8 divided by 2. So we need first to round off this number to the nearest whole number. Okay. If we round off this 3.8 anak into the nearest whole number, what do you think will be the whole number of 3.8?
4
4. Why is it 4?
because it's round up.
Okay, very good. Because our tens place is 8 and 8 is up. So you need to add 1 to the whole number, which is 3. So 3 plus 1, that will be equal to 4. And then you need to divide it with the whole number 2. So what is 4 divided by 2?
2.
2. Very good. So our answer here in our letter A is equal to 2. Okay, let's try again, letter B. So our given here is 11.9 divided by 4. Again, we need to round off the decimals that you can see in our given, but the decimal here is just 11.9. So if we round off 11.9 to the nearest whole number, what will be the answer?
12.
Okay, very good. That is 12, and then you divide it by 4. So what is 12 divided by 4?
3.
Very good. That is equal to 3. Okay, so our answer here in letter B is equal to 3. Now, I want you to answer this one, anak. So, this is our given for letter C. That is 28, sorry. This is 28.3 divided by 7. First, you need to round off the decimal that you can see here in our given, but that is just 28.3. So if we round off 28.3 to the nearest whole number, what's the answer?
Round down. Oh,
Round down. So what will happen if it is round down?
stay the same.
Okay, very good. So you will just need to omit our decimal that you can see here, and then our whole number will just be stay the same. So it means to say that 28.3 is equal to 28 if we round it off. And then you divide it by 7. So what's the answer?
4.
Very good. That is equal to 4. Okay. How about this one, anak? Can you please try to answer this one? 4.12 divided by 0.8. Again, round off all the decimals that you can see to the nearest whole number.
5.
If you round off anak 4.12 to the nearest whole number, what's the answer?
5.
Is 1 up or down? Our tens uh
Oh,
place.
down.
Okay. So can you please write your answer if you round off 4.12 the nearest whole number? So this will become
4.
okay divided by. So what is 0.8? Anak, that's 0.8. What is 0.8 to the nearest whole number?
1.
1. If you divide it, the answer is okay, very good. That is equal to 4. All right, let's try again letter E. So this is for the given anak in letter E. 146.25 divided by 19.6. Can you please round off 146.25 to the nearest whole number? divide. Okay, very good. So in this case, we need to divide it using long division so that you'll be aware of the answer. So how many 20s are there in 14? Is it possible for us to have 20 and 14?
No.
No. So we need to move to the third digit. So it will become 146. So how many 20s are there in 146? Or
How many 14s are there in 20?
20s are there in 146? So it's like how many twos are there in 14?
6? Ay, 7?
Okay, very good. So this is 7. 7 times 0, that is
0.
okay. How about 7 times 2?
14?
Okay, very good. Then we need to subtract them. What is 146 minus 140?
6.
Okay, and then what will you do next? Point 0. Okay. You need to also write a point in the quotient, anak. Okay, so how many 20s are there in 60?
3?
Okay, very good. That's 3. Then multiply.
60?
Okay, very good. Then subtract. So what's the answer in letter E? That is 7.3, or you can also write 7 if it is like you need to round off the quotient to the nearest whole number. Since it's not indicated that we need to do that, so our answer here should be 7.3. Okay, let's try letter F. Wait, let me just arrange this. How about letter F? Oops. So for our letter F, anak, what happened to this one? Wait. Okay. How about our given in letter F? So this is 19.65 divided by 6. Round off.
20.
Okay. Divided by 6. So this is 20 divided by 6. So let's divide 20 and then 6. So how many 6 are there in 20s, anak?
3?
3, and that is equal to
18.
18. Then subtract. So this is 2, point, and then add 0, bring down 0. Again, how many 6 are there in 20?
3.
3 also. Okay, and then you need to multiply. Okay, then subtract.
2.
Okay, very good. So as you can see here, anak, our decimal here is what we call as non-terminating and but repeating decimal. So it means to say that our answer cannot be cannot end. So therefore, this is non-terminating. But as you can see here also that our decimal is repeating. So it's always 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So therefore, our answer here should be like 3.3 or equal to approximately 3.3, or that is equal to 3.3, and then you need to add a bar. Okay? Let's try to answer po letter G. Wait. Okay. So our letter G here is 121.83 divided by 20. Can you please try to answer it, anak? What is 6 times 0, anak?
0.
Okay, so you also need to write here 0. Here. Okay, then you subtract it. Okay. And then point. How many 20s are there in 20?
1.
1. Very good. And then multiply. Subtract. Very good. So our answer in letter G is 6.1. Let's try letter H. So our letter H is 4.73, or is 4 and 73 hundredths divided by 9 tenths. Can you please try to answer this po? Okay, 5 divided by 1, that's equal to 5. Very good. How about letter I, anak? So this is 27 and 9 tenths divided by 2 and 9 tenths. What is 2 and 9 tenths, anak? Okay, very good. 3 divided by 20. How many 3s are there in 28?
6.
6? That's only 18, anak, if it is 6. You can do the skip counting of 3,
3.
anak. 3? 3 times 3, that's only 9. You can do the skip counting of 3, anak. It should not exceed to 28. Lower that, it should be lower than 28. Let's try to skip count, anak. 3. 3.
3.
Mm-mm.
6. 9. 12.
Okay.
15.
Mm-mm.
18.
Okay.
21.
Okay.
24.
Okay.
27.
Okay. So what is 28 divided by 3?
2. 8.
8, that's only 24, anak, if it is 8.
9.
Okay, very good. That's 9. Then you multiply. Okay. And, okay, very good. How many threes are there in 10? Okay, then multiply. Add 0, then bring down 0, then divide again. Let's see if they do still have the same answer. Okay. Okay, very good. So as you can see here, anak, again, this kind of decimal is what we call as non-terminating but repeating decimal. So it means to say it doesn't end, but the decimal point repeats. So therefore, our answer in letter I is 9.3 bar, or approximately 9.3. Let's try letter J. Can you please round off 98.62 to the nearest whole number? Okay, divide 12. Mm. How many 12s are there in 99? Let's try this one. Let's try first the middle, which is 5. So 12 times 5. Can you please try to multiply this one, anak? Next, since it is still 4 from 99, so that's still around 39. What will you do next? So you need again to multiply by another number. You try to multiply this one, anak. Okay. So what do you think will happen if we add another 12 to 84?
It will become the higher number than 99.
Okay, very good. So what is 99 divided by 12? So how many
4.
12s are there
Oh,
in 99? How many
3.
12s? How many 12s are there in 99? What number did you multiply, anak, to 12 to make it
5.
84? To make it 84?
7.
Okay, that's 7. Mm. You write 7 and then you multiply it. Always remember, anak, since we get here that two decimal digit, or the two digits here, you need to write above the second digit, okay po, which is 9. And then you subtract it. Let's see. If you subtract it, anak, what will be the go on? What is 9 minus 4?
1. Oh,
What is 9 minus 4?
5.
5. So the answer is, this is 5, anak, and then this one is 9, right?
Yes.
Can we still get here 12 from 15? Yes or no?
No.
Are you sure we cannot get 12 out of 15?
Yes.
Hmm. Let's try again, anak. How many 12s are there in 15? Micaela, anak. How many 12s are there in 15?
1,
1. So still, we can get another 12 to 15. So the answer should not be 7.
8,
You try with 8. And then let's see if you can still get 12 out of that number. Not 12, not 15,
oh,
anak. What's your dividend?
12,
Okay. Hmm. So now my question is it possible for us to have a quotient of 8 instead of 7 when we divide 99 and then 12?
yeah,
Is it possible? Yes. Why is it possible? Because your answer here is just 96 and it is less than 99. So always be careful with that. Okay? So let's try to divide again. How many tolls again are there in 99?
8,
Okay, it should be 8 and not 7. Okay, and then you multiply it with 12, anak. The answer is, mm, what is 8 times 2?
16,
Okay, very good. And then you carry, you need to carry 1 to our dividend, anak. Okay, and then you multiply 8 and 1. 8 times
8,
1. Okay, plus 1.
9,
Okay, very good. Then you subtract them, those numbers. 99 minus 96. 99 minus 96. What is 9 minus 6, anak?
3,
Okay, that's 3. And then, what will you do next? There's still a remainder po. Okay. And then, what will happen to the quotient, anak? You also, okay, very good. So how many 12s are there in 30? What is 12 plus 12? How many 12s are there in 30, anak?
24,
Okay, that's 24. If you add another 12 to 24, what's the answer?
36,
Okay, that's 36 and that is less than or greater than 30.
greater than,
Okay, that's greater than to 30. So therefore, how many 12s are there in 30?
2,
2. Okay. Then you multiply it with 12 again. Then you subtract. And hmm, what is 10 minus 4, anak?
2,
What is 10 minus 4? You have 10 and you just deduct 4 from it.
1,
Again. Oh, can you show me your 10 finger? And then you just need to remove or down, put your finger down for only for anak. Okay, how many fingers are there?
7.
Hmm?
Oh, 6.
Okay, that's only 6. And then, you still have a remainder. You still have a remainder, anak. Where to write where to write 0, anak?
Oh,
Not there. It should be in the dividend. Where's the dividend? Okay, very good. Mm. You already bring down na anak the 0. How many 12s are there in 60? How many 12s are there in 60? If you
5.
Okay, very good. And then you multiply it with 12, then subtract. The answer is, what's the answer, anak? What's our final answer? What's the quotient po?
8.25.
Okay, so that's 8 and 25 hundredths. Let's try our word problem, which is yung example number 2. Can you please read po?
Miss Parino brought 8 yards of cloth to make curtains for some windows of her house. She paid 67.12 67
$67.12.
to buy the cloth. About how many dollars did it cost to buy 1 yard of cloth?
Okay. So what is our what is asked?
How many dollars does it cost to buy 1 yard of
Okay.
cloth?
So what is the given information po?
8
Yards of
and
cloth and
6 67 point
okay,
12 cloths.
$0.12. So that's the price of our um yards of cloth. So for this one, anak, we still need to estimate, okay, our given here. So this is $67.12 and 8 yards. So for us, anak, to know how many yards are there, we need, or how much is per yard, we need to divide 67.12 to 8. Okay, again, let's try to estimate 67.12 to the nearest whole number. What's the answer po? What is 67.12 to the nearest whole number? Okay, that's 67. Divide by 8. Okay. Can you please try divide 67 and 8? How many 8s are there in 67, anak? You can do the skip counting of 8. Let's try to skip count anak by 8. 8.
8,
Mm-mm.
16,
Okay.
24,
Okay.
30, Thir 32,
Okay, 32,
40,
40,
48,
48.
56,
Okay, 56.
64.
Okay, 64. So how many eights are there in 67 again?
8,
Okay, that's 8. Then you need, and then 64, anak. Then subtract.
2, ay 1.
Again, what is 7 minus 4?
1,
What is 7 minus 4? You
3,
have okay, very good. That's 3. And then you still have a remainder. What will you do? Okay. And then 0. What happened to 0, anak? Okay. How about the quotient? How many eights are there in 30? You can do the skip counting, anak, of 3. Ay, sorry, of 8. 8.
3,
Okay, that's 3. And then, and then, what is 30 minus 24? That's, 'Okay. Still have a remainder. One more 0. Then bring down. How many eights are there in 60?
54,
How many eights are there in 60? If 54, that's too much, anak.
7,
7. Very good. And then if you multiply it with 8,
56,
okay, very good. And then you subtract. Mm. Still have a remainder, one more 0, because that's a terminating decimal. One more 0, anak. Oops. Mm. How
5,
many? Okay, very good. So therefore, the price per yard is around what? Around 375 dollars.
pesos.
Okay? No, it's dollars, anak, because it
Mm.
it, it is a dollar sign. So let's have first a 3 minutes break, Michaela, then we'll continue our discussion at 5:39. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.